This is my full postpartum core day. I do this 1 day a week. The other 2 days I do are leg days. I do 2 circuits of 3 different exercises. So for this first circuit, the first exercise is putting a dumbbell between your feet. And then you're going to lift it and place it across your body. Any core exercise you do will use all of your abdomen. However, this, I feel it more in the bottom part of my abs. I am using an 8-pound dumbbell for this one. You will also feel this on your inner thighs because you have to squeeze it. So I do 10 movements of that, and then I'm getting ready for my next one. For this next exercise, I'm going to use a 15-pound dumbbell, and this will target more of your obliques. So you're going to side plank, and you're going to feel it on the side that's closest to the ground. And what you're going to do is kind of rainbow your arms with the dumbbell and keep your core as stable as possible. I do 7 of these on each side. You'll notice that a lot of these exercises use your full body. So even though this day is specifically purposed to target my abs, you're going to get all of your back muscles involved, all of your arm muscles involved as well. And you can kind of see that I do have some tone from these exercises in my upper body as well. For this exercise, I'm using a 20-pound dumbbell. And you're going to use straight legs, or as straight legs as possible, and you're going to lift that dumbbell and reach it up to the middle and touch your toes with the dumbbell. While you're doing any of these exercises, you really want to pull your belly button in and brace your core to help prevent any doming from happening when you reach the top. That being said, I'm a firm believer that women's bodies are not lemons and that we should be able to dome our abs again eventually after recovering from delivery. Keeping your core as strong as possible will also indirectly strengthen all of your core muscles and help with the diastasis after birth. So you do that first circuit 3 times over. It only took me about 2 minutes to get through that first circuit, so it's about 6 minutes if you don't take any breaks for the first circuit of 3. Up next, we're doing our next circuit of 3, and you're going to start in a plank position, then go down on your arms, and then back up again, and then do a push-up. I alternate which arm I go down on first each time, so alternate between each arm which side you're going down on first, and I do 6 of those, so 3 on each arm kind of thing. And then the next thing we're doing is Russian twists, and I'm doing that with a 25-pound dumbbell. I do 10 each side, or 20 twists total. Honestly, by the time you get to the end of this circuit, your whole body will feel like a noodle. Like, it really is so hard to get through these circuits. The third exercise for this circuit is wall jumps, and essentially you're just going to jump as high as you can, find a spot on the wall, and just reach up as high as you can. And you're going to do 20 of these. Honestly, I can barely breathe by the time I get done these wall jumps. It seems like it's not a lot, but truly, if you're really jumping as high as you can, like, it's hard. And again, so those are the 3 exercises for the second circuit, and you do that circuit 3 times over. Once I'm done those 2 circuits and I've done 3 sets of those circuits, I do hanging leg raises. I'm trying to keep my legs as straight as possible and to try also to keep as still as possible, but my form isn't quite there yet. Eventually I want to do hanging toe to bar, which is to get my toes all the way up to where my hands are at, but we'll see when I get there. Anyways, that's my ab routine. Bye!